Hi there. We're going to continue the quantitative data lab, and in this part we're going to make the frequency polygon. Excuse me. So to make the frequency polygon, we will need to use the midpoints of the classes and the frequencies in order to make the frequency polygon. So what we did previous to this time, we made a frequency table for the data in Excel, and here is the frequency table. These bins are the upper boundaries or the upper bounds of the classes, and then the frequency is the number of data values in each class. So this first bin has an upper bound of 13, and we see there are 3. The frequency is 3, so there's 3 data values from this lung cancer set. There's 3 values that are 13 or smaller, and I highlighted them here. Here's, or excuse me, I said 13, but I meant 3. There's 3 data values in this set which are smaller than 13. So I did highlight them. They're here. Here's the 3 values that are smaller than 13. So those are the 3 data values that are in this first class. So each of these classes, this class is from 13 to 16, and there are 8 values in that interval. So I need to find the, I'm going to be finding the midpoints for each of these classes in order to make the frequency polygon. So to do that, what I'm going to do is make what I'm calling an extended frequency table. And in this extended frequency table, I'm going to identify the lower bound of each of the classes and the upper bound of each of the classes. And then from there, I'm going to identify a midpoint for each of the classes, and we'll calculate that. So what we have here already are the upper bounds. So these are the upper bounds for the classes. So if I make a copy of this, I can paste it here, and these are the upper bounds for the classes. Now, so then the question is, what's the lower bound? Well, this class, the second class, for example, the upper bound is 16, but it would have started at 13. And this class is at 13. The width of this is 3. This would have started at 10. So in this way, we can see what the lower bounds of these classes would be. These are the values that would be the lower bounds. Okay, so from 10 to 13, that's the first class. 13 to 16 is the second class. 16 to 19 is the third class, and so on. So now we want to identify the midpoints of each of these classes. So to find the midpoints, the midpoint is equal to the lower bound plus the upper bound divided by 2. It's an average. So I'm going to have Excel do that calculation for me. It's going to be this value plus this value divided by 2. So that's the average. So the midpoint of this class is 11.5. And rather than repeat that command over and over again, I can increment it in Excel. If I highlight this cell, wait for the plus sign, and pull down, then I find all the midpoints for the classes. So the frequency polygon is a scatter plot of the midpoints and the frequencies. So for these classes, I'm going to copy the frequencies. These are the frequencies, and so with the midpoints and frequencies, with these ordered pairs, I can make this scatter plot. So with these, I'm going to insert scatter plot, and this one is the frequency polygon. So the chart type that I want here, let's see, I do need a layout that would include axis labels and a title. This is, I don't need that. Actually, to make the frequency polygon, I should, you know what, I'm not happy with this. I should connect the points and make it an actual polygon. So I'm going to start again. I'm going to insert scatter, but not just a plain scatter. I'm going to use this type, which where the points, the ordered pairs are connected with straight lines. So that will give me the polygon shape. And again, I want the chart type that has axis labels and a title. The legend here, it doesn't serve a purpose, so I'll delete it. The title is the same title as before, the same title that we used for the histogram. Like before, you may need to resize that so that it's not a crazy size for your plot. The axis title is the same as before for this data. And again, I'm going to resize that so that it's not so crazy. And then this axis is just, this axis is frequency. So you can do a copy and a paste. I use control characters for copying and pasting. Copying is Control C and pasting is Control V. So then you can do those operations pretty quickly. So this is the frequency polygon, and like before, if you select this plot and you copy it with a Control C, then with the Word document we had open from before, it has in it the descriptive statistics which we've made, the histogram, and now we have also, I don't know that it will fit here, the frequency polygon. Yeah, I guess we'll have to put it over here, not in the footer. Whoops, I don't want to be in the footer. We'll insert a new page. But not there. Alright, I'm having a fight with Microsoft now, which is not that unusual. Okay, so I don't think this is going to fit. Yeah, which doesn't surprise me. So we'll insert a page break so these guys are together. And then this one, we want to have that center justified. Looks a little better that way. And here it is. Okay, now the frequency table that goes with this. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Is here, and we can copy and paste that into the Word document as well. Except it's in the wrong location. There. So here's the frequency table. Okay, and in the next video we'll make the ogive. Now, looking at this frequency polygon, so what do we see? It does look like there's more data piled on the right side than on the left side, which is something that we can see here as well. There's definitely more data on the right side than on the left side. In the histogram, it does seem like there's a little bit of a left skew here. That's not so easy to see in this particular case, perhaps, but that is the frequency polygon. Okay, so we'll continue with the ogive in the next video.